Sigla!
Okay, welcome back again to our next episode of Bon Jovi Talk Show and Live Music. Welcome back from all over the world. You are already so many. Welcome back, Luca. Welcome back, Maura.
Hello.
Alicia by my side.
Hello.
Ciao a tutti i fans italiani. Hello to all the fans from all over the world. We are very excited because this talk show is something very special. We had some special guests last week with Matt Bon Jovi, David Berman, a very special guest last episode with my brother David Berman. But tonight it's time to party because we are proud to have here with us the first guest is already connected a few seconds before he come up on video. Two superstars, Everett Bradley, I love him, Lorenza Ponce, one elegance and great girl, incredible.
Max,
See,
Max, have you noticed that we have people from Greece, Germany, Brazil, Japan, I see Australia. I think
yeah.
it's amazing. All over the world.
It's crazy, and so guys, please share it. I ask two favors. Share this video on your Facebook page so many more fans can see this episode, and all the world can see that we are doing this, and because there are two really superstars. And bring it on with the comments, because we love your comments. We put there on the screen, and prepare your question because our next guest he's a real superstar. So I think it's time to start. Maura, you want to say something in Italian?
Sì, ragazzi, stavano dicendo che qua stasera abbiamo persone davvero da tutto il mondo: Russia, Giappone, Australia, Brasile, Grecia, Germania, tutta l'Europa, tutta una cosa incredibile. Vi ringraziamo tantissimo perché anche dall'Italia ci seguite in tantissimi e state crescendo sempre di più. A breve, proprio adesso, introdurremo il nostro ospite, che è una grande superstar, quindi passo la parola a Max.
Yes, I'm really honored to have with us tonight Everett
Bradley!
Welcome to Italy, welcome to Milan, welcome from all over the world. There are fans from everywhere. But before we start, let me say, I have right here all the words for you because they are too much. Maybe all the fans maybe don't know who you are. Guys, Everett Bradley, superstar, wonderful human being, TV personality, Broadway star, dancer, percussionist, choreographer, nominated for Grammy Awards, worked with David Bowie, rock star who toured with Bruce Springsteen and Bon Jovi. Really. So before we start, this is your. Before we start, this is the intro for you, so we can start our episode with you. This is funny, guys. Yeah.
Dropping our own brand of holiday funk in your heart and in your hips. Come on, y'all, it's time to party.
Holidelic was born out of my
Wow,
obsession with Parliament Funkadelic. I grew up on that music and I love it. And I also like Christmas. I'm like a Christmas geek.
I love it.
He brings such a great energy to the live show.
Yeah, he's bigger, larger than life on stage.
Yeah.
Energy's a good way to put it. He's got a big smile and he's always cooking.
He's a joy to be around. That's our endorsement.
Wonderful human being.
Everett Bradley.
I'm Meredith Vieira here with Papadelic, and we're going to read one of our favorite Christmas stories. It was The Night Before Christmas.
I play a character named Papadelic, and I wear big white fro with Christmas lights in it and 6-inch.
So much fun.
Holidelic,
Indeed.
it's the warm fuzziness of Christmas that we all know during the holidays, but it's like a contemporary look at the holidays through funk. So Holidelic has been running for years now, and every year it just keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger. It's one big party.
Yeah.
Whoa!
So great.
I keep laughing
So much
just
fun.
because I never thought in a million years that world would collide with Bon Jovi like this.
Oh yeah. Unpredictable, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Funny.
After 3 years touring for the This House Is Not For Sale tour, you know, there are fans. You are inside the heart of the fans because you are such a human being, incredible. So there are fans from all over the world. I don't know if you have seen the caption there. So the people is very enthusiastic. So Everett, from where you want to start to talk? Maybe from. I remember you told me one time after a show during the tour that I don't remember the place, I don't remember the hotel, but you told me that for you the music is a celebration, and you told me also about this Holidelic project. So tell the fans what you have to say about it.
You mean about Holidelic?
Yeah.
Or,
both.
Yeah, Holidelic is, I mean, it's true. I really do love Christmas. Even as a child, I couldn't wait till everyone started decorating their homes and the snow came and the trees went up. And I just think that everyone is very sweet to each other.
That's it.
That's why I like it. Everyone seems to be very nice and giving, and and just feel like it's one of those rare times in the world where people really sort of come together. So I wanted to make an album to celebrate that in my own way, in sort of a contemporary sort of way, and for people to dance. Because I love to dance. And so I just wanted to bring the two feelings together.
You can see some picture of you. I love it. Believe me, I love it. Look at this. Wow.
Dance, fun, and joy. It's pure joy.
Yes.
Pure joy, energy, and
Look, this one. I really, I can't wait to fly again overseas to United States on Broadway or wherever to see one
Those
of
outfits are incredible.
Yeah.
It's so funny to see all the different outfits in a row like that. That's crazy.
Yeah. You change your clothes more than a superstar like Madonna or Lady Gaga or something. Sure, right? I love it.
Exactly.
Really.
But you know, one of the things that's really important to me is that both of my parents, they passed away at Christmas time. So
oh my.
One was at Christmas 2003, and my father was Christmas 2005. So it has become a way for me to get through the holidays by sort of dancing my way through. It's like therapy. You understand?
Exactly. Yeah.
Exactly.
True.
Very true. Yeah. Yes, I love it.
It's a way to pull out something good out of something bad.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly. Plus, I mean, you know, it was my mother who helped me become a performer and musician. So it's also a celebration towards that and to honor her.
Exactly.
For them.
Yeah, that's why you told me that for you the music is a celebration. In every kind of music, in every kind of situation, the most important thing is when there is music, there is happiness, energy, and celebration for someone, maybe, right?
Yeah. I think that's why I love doing these big tours, because I just, you know, all the people from everywhere, they show up. And that's what it is. It's like, oh, we all love this music and we love this person and or these people, and it should be a party. It's like it's a celebration. So that's why I can't stop dancing.
Yeah. You know, when let's talk about your big tour. For example, I saw you also with Bruce and the E Street Band. How many years you have toured with Bruce?
How many tours with Bruce?
Yeah.
How many?
2.
For how many years?
From 2012 to 2014.
Oh, yeah. And I saw you in Milan also, in San Siro Stadium.
Ah, yeah.
I was there.
Twice.
Wow.
We were there too, yeah.
We were there.
Look, I was
Those
with you,
were
right?
amazing shows.
Yeah.
Wow. I had no
so
idea.
Long. So long.
Always like 3 hours.
The band, they kept warning me. They kept saying, wait till you get to Italy and Milan. They're crazy there. They're crazy.
Yeah.
And sure enough,
we know.
It's true.
We know. Also, John and Bon Jovi knows that the Italian fans in Milan, moreover in 2013, we were crazy. Because, you know, we have organized this big choreography, like the Bruce fans also.
Yeah.
And,
have you heard about it?
No.
Yeah, no.
Nobody heard about that.
Yeah. No problem. No problem. I remember the never-ending shows with Bruce. At the end, I was tired more than you, because after 3 hours, you know, we were laid down on the ground on the stadium, and you were playing 3 hours, 10 minutes, 3 hours 15. Oh, it's incredible.
So okay, do you have to go to the bathroom? How do these people laugh? You don't.
You stay there.
Never.
That is crazy. I thought sure maybe you could wear, you know, like
a nappy.
Can you wear nappies and just go in them so you don't miss
We are using. You are using.
We are using.
We keep inside everything.
Exactly.
Yeah.
After 6 p.m., you don't move.
Right.
Yeah.
But luckily in summer it's hot,
before we would go on stage with Bruce, everyone had to stop drinking 30 minutes before going on to stage.
Yeah.
Of course.
You know some tricks.
allowed to leave after that. We wouldn't have a chance to use the bathroom, so we had to just stop it.
Yeah, incredible. Yeah, I know. Fortunately, in United States, the concerts are different because in the arena, every place is reserved, right? It's a seated. So you can move when you want, go to the toilet, and then come back. There is no problem. In Europe, no. In the stadium,
you have to stay.
No.
We don't move.
Wow.
No, you can. Now you can move, but it's not easy.
But it depends where.
Yeah, incredible. So, before to talk about Bon Jovi experience and your years with John Bon Jovi for Destination Anywhere, before to talk also with King of Suburbia project, let's see one video to dance, to have a party for the Holidelic again with you on stage, because I want to show you to the fans now what you do and with this project.
A part of what you do.
Let's see. It's funky.
Come on, y'all. Drop the funk down on your boot tank, make you shake your rump, put some partridge in your pantry, and pass the buck like angels we have heard.
Whoa.
It's time to rock the house up in this grave. Turn this mother out.
I love it.
Spin it like a dragon.
Really, I like it.
You'll find it hard to see tonight.
This is a celebration.
I love the sunglasses.
Look at that. Wow.
Thanks to you, I'm improving my couch dancing here.
We can train with your music. So you do these shows every year, every Christmas?
Every year. Yeah, every Christmas.
Wow.
I skipped one Christmas and I got so much hate mail.
Oh, I can imagine.
People disappointed.
People gave me threatening phone calls for me to not do
Why?
that again.
How could you not doing that?
Exactly.
No.
We don't have something like that here in Europe.
No.
Unfortunately.
No, not like this.
I would love to bring this to Europe. I'm working on that, actually.
Maybe you can do it.
Yes.
Yes.
We will come for sure.
We will come. Maybe London or somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, anywhere in Europe.
Yeah.
Wow, I love it. I love it. I love it. Wow. I can stay here hours watching you dancing with this group.
That is very sweet of you.
I wanted to show you this video to all the fans that doesn't know this project, because because there are many fans that maybe know you only for blues or
you wrote all the music of this.
Yeah.
You wrote all the music. Oh,
yes,
great.
yes. Sometimes I take traditional songs though and twist them. There's a song on the album called Sugar Rump Fairies, and it's taken from Dance of the Sugar Plum Fairies from Tchaikovsky.
Oh, wow.
Right. So
Wow.
Wow.
You told me also that you have worked with David Bowie.
Yes. My friend, Mark Platy, he and I went to college together, and he was working with David Bowie. I don't know if you remember this, but the album called Earthling. It was sort of like a drum and bass sort of influenced record. And then the next album after that was called Hours. And he hired me to come in and play percussion. And percussion. I played a djembe and a shaker on a song called 7 is the name of the song.
Oh, wow.
David wasn't there at the recording session, but he apparently came in and really liked it, and so it stayed on the album. And then he invited me to the listening party, and that's when I met him. Yeah, he was very, very sweet person. And then when he was putting a tour together, I went to audition for his touring band, but he wanted to have a female singing instead.
Okay.
It's very difficult to turn from men to women. It's it's difficult. We can share as much as we want, but we can't.
I know. I tried. I'm like, wait a minute, wait.
It's a good starting point. It's a good starting point. Give it a try. Work on it.
Yeah, because guys, Everett Bradley is a real superstar. So I'm very proud. It's also an exclusive for us because you are inside the fans, inside the Bon Jovi fans. So it's very, very nice, and I think all the fans are appreciating that you are here with us. There are really fans.
Everyone love you.
Yeah,
that is so nice. I mean, sometimes I feel a little like an outsider just because I bring such a different kind of energy to the Bon Jovi crew. I mean,
but it's a positive energy.
I know, but they're all like that. They're all like playing. They got mean faces, and I just don't know how to rough it up like that. I just have to keep. I don't know. I just have to dance and smile. I can't help it.
Yeah. No,
sometimes I get nervous that it's too much.
Yeah. There are some fans that I think every Bon Jovi fans loves Everett because he brought new energy and joy to the band.
Reading the comments here.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. Yeah,
that's so nice. Thank you.
We have all the comments.
Fresh air.
Everett, you are awesome. It's all there are so many.
There are so many. I'm just picking some, but they keep everybody's commenting.
We love you. You are not an outsider.
No,
from another country.
Thank you for being so open and accepting of me. I appreciate it.
It was so easy.
Thank you for being in the band that we know.
Yes.
You're on board now, so
we will tell John to keep you forever until the end of the season.
Exactly.
If you want. So, speaking about Bon Jovi now, because about the experience with Everett on Bon Jovi, we have what's your you have 2 or 3 years, right, with the band, and
yes, with the band, the Bon Jovi band since 2016.
Yeah, 16 and 3 years on tour, and we were also in London for the private for the showcase
party of
the theater,
Palladium Theater. We were there for the show, and I was there also for the after party on the upside of the theater there with all the band. And in all these years, you have some special moment, or maybe something that you can remember and you like most than the others, or what you prefer? What is touring with the band? Private jet, hotel, the concert, the food? Tell us something.
Oh, wow. There's so much to everything. I mean, all of it is so, it's kind of like careful what you wish for.
Okay.
Do you understand this thing? Yeah. It's like, oh, you want some food?
We can try to imagine.
Yeah.
Oh, you want a nice place to sleep? Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Crazy. But what happened to everyone? But
don't worry, we are here.
You disappeared.
We're here. Hey.
No, but it's really like the most. It's almost sensory overload. It's like the best of anything that you could want in some ways. And I'm very, very humbled and appreciative and so honored to be a part of something so special. And then on top of that, everyone in the band and the crew, they're all so very sweet. Such nice people.
Because you deserve. Because you deserve.
Yeah, exactly.
And the fans, of course, they take such good care and so attentive, and it's just, everything is just unbelievable, really. It's really good.
We love you.
I feel very well cared for. And then, you know, John is so sweet. He always takes us out to really nice dinners and lets us get to know the neighborhoods that we stay in and sort of get a feel for the community in every city, which is fantastic. And also with the art and museums and seeing other music. I mean, it's just amazing opportunities, and I've met such amazing, warm people.
Yeah.
It's really, it's unbelievable. I'm always pinching myself.
What do you think about? Of course, of course, you were not inducted in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame with a band, but Cleveland 2018 for the Bon Jovi induction, you weren't inducted, of course, but you were on stage with a band.
Yes. I kept asking them, like, should I be a part of this? And they're like, no, you should do it. But to be up there with all of that royalty was really interesting. But at the same time, I felt like I was a part of the journey just because I've been touring with John since 1997.
Yeah.
So I have sort of a relationship with him, and I've seen him go in and out of phases with acoustic things and things with band members and different kinds of music and different producers and also with his personal life. I've gotten to know his family. I love Dorothea. She is the most amazing party
down to
planner ever. Like, not even playing around. Like, if she's gonna have a party, you better be ready because it will kill you. She's amazing.
Yeah. I was honored and I was very lucky because John introduced me his wife, Dorothea, and I had the opportunity to talk with her, and really a woman with all my respect for everything. Yeah, absolutely. It's a great
she's
family.
incredibly beautiful and very grounded.
Yeah, in these days they are working a lot for the people in need. You know that John can stay at home on the couch waiting, right? He's super active.
Always do something.
He can't stay.
No,
he can't.
So
that's for sure.
They are helping all the person in need more in New York for this pandemic, with the John Bon Jovi Soul Foundation. But John is with you on stage was also very nice guy, because sometimes during Bad Medicine, right? You know what I mean? He said, "Okay, Everett, can you sing for me?" And we have now about 40 seconds of you. And believe me,
When I find you ready, I'm trying to leave. I just
wow. Wow.
So perfect.
You should sing the whole song.
Oh, they really need it.
Wow. So it's a 40-second Everett. Your voice during Bad Medicine is powerful.
Great. Yeah.
Honestly, we were having dinner the show was in South America, the first time that I did that. And we were having dinner before the show backstage, and John, he asked me when everyone was sitting around, he's like, "Can you do the second verse of Bad Medicine?" And the whole table went silent.
And
I said,
waiting for the as well.
He's like, "Yeah, just do the second verse." And then everyone, I think because I don't think he's ever had someone do the second verse of that song ever, right?
Yeah.
Never. You are the first.
No.
I know. So that's why everyone got silent, like, what? John is giving up the verse.
You are the first.
So, and then all the guys start saying, "Yeah, man, Everett, you'll rock it." And I'm like, "I will."
Well,
What was
big trust.
What was very painful about it is that song doesn't usually come up till the end of the show, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I had to go through the whole show going, "Oh my God!"
Wait for the moment.
It was a nightmare.
Was beautiful, really beautiful. And Luca was in South America on tour. This video was captured.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, from
Luca is everywhere.
Curitiba, I think, this video.
Yes, that's
because you sing in Curitiba and also in Lima 2 times.
Right. Yes,
you did. Yeah,
but you did also the third time in I was in the Mediterranean cruise. With the King of Suburbia, and it was unbelievable because there was when you bleed, you sang like very groovy, right? And I remember Matt Bon Jovi, and John himself was looking at you and saying, "Oh my God, it's fun! It's incredible! It's beautiful!" And we don't have the video because it wasn't easy to prepare it. But this part with you singing Bad Medicine was really powerful and funny because the left stage of
a lot of fun. Yeah.
A lot of fun. The left side of the stage is with you is more powerful, right? you are.
See, now that's bad. It shouldn't be unbalanced like that. It should be, the same on both sides. Don't you think?
Yeah.
Yes.
But some people were not lucky enough to travel in Europe, especially here in Italy, so they didn't see a live concert. They only saw photos and YouTube videos. At a certain point, they just say, "Why John isn't playing maracas on Keep the Faith?" I just say, "Look behind John. Look how many maracas he's
That's it.
I only play like when, I step it up a little bit if he doesn't play. I actually miss him not playing though, because he dances when he plays.
Yes, yes, that's why we're playing.
Yeah, I missed that. But you know, he's on a new journey, and we have to embrace that.
Yeah.
We have this is you and John. Look at this beautiful. This is beautiful. This is beautiful.
So stylish. So stylish.
Yes.
I forgot about that picture. It's so good. Wow.
This is very good.
This is very nice. This is very nice. But we have also a video. This is also with John. This is very nice. I like this photo. And we have also a video with you throwback to 1997 when you started with John Bon Jovi and Destination Anywhere Tour. We have this part when you are there, midnight in Chelsea. Look, we were.
Oh my God! Look at he's.
Everyone's so young.
That his hair used to look like that.
Nepo. Wow! Look at this.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wait.
How did you meet John the first time?
Yeah.
The drummer on this tour, his name is Sean Pelton.
Yeah.
Sean and I went to college together, and we moved to New York together. I went to Indiana University is where I studied music. And then I moved to New York with Sean. Sean is now the drummer on Saturday Night Live, the TV show.
Wow.
Oh, wow. Cool.
But John hired Sean to do this tour, Destination Anywhere. And then John asked, do you know any percussionists that sing? Because Dave Stewart has a lot of loops going on this new record. And I mean, like a lot of shaker loops.
All right.
And he's like, I want them played live. And so Sean said, I know the perfect person. And so I came in for an audition.
There we go.
I learned the record. And John was like, wow, he sings too. Singing was the icing on the cake. He just wanted someone to just play the percussion.
There you are.
And that's Sean Pelton on the drums.
And that is Sean. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So, yes, that's how I met him. And it was 3 days, I think, before the tour left. It was...
Wow.
Wow.
There wasn't much time for him to decide if he wanted to look for someone else, really.
Wow.
But you did the right decision.
Yes, you don't. You have worked with John back in the '97, but also you have worked with Richie Sambora in the past.
Yes,
we have one picture with you and Richie in a project in a Funky Santa Songs. You say? It's we have the picture to show me. Yeah. His
I forgot to send you a video. I forgot to do that.
No problem. Yeah. So how would the project was born with Richie Sambora? It was 2002.
2002, yes. I wrote a song called Funky Santa, and I just thought it would be a good idea for him to sing with me. And I asked him, and he agreed, and he played a guitar solo as well. And pretty amazing. He took a car there to the studio, and he learned the song on the spot in the studio and sang it and played a guitar solo. He left. I think he was there for maybe 30 minutes.
This one.
There you are.
2002. 2002.
Wow.
Was
just 18 years ago.
And
Yesterday.
This one is your album, right? As Ever It Is.
That's my solo album that I did.
As Ever It Is.
And I made a video, and John and and Richie are in the video.
Whoa.
That's what I was going to send you, because you should.
The song Say. The song Say, right?
Say, yes.
Yeah, perfect. Nice. So very, very nice.
But
very,
I love, Richie, I think, asked John permission to use me for his tour.
Everything gets through him before.
Exactly.
We know that.
The last one.
And then, John let me tour with Richie.
Yeah.
And I loved touring with Richie so much. He really made me grow a lot musically, because
really?
I mean, Richie, he pushes it to the edge. He pushes, and he pushes your limitations. And he knew that I was always scared on stage.
So it helped you a lot.
And he would make me do things that I had never done before, ever.
Which is great.
And he just would push me, and things would happen. But he had a lot of
You did many live with him? Many shows you did together with Richie? Or
Pardon?
You did some concert together with Richie? Some live show? Or
I did his tour called Made in America. Yes.
The whole tour.
Oh, okay. Whole tour.
Yeah. And I did some sort of small acoustic things too.
Yeah.
With Richie. With Lorenza as well.
Yeah. With Lorenza.
Yeah.
We have a surprise for you, because you
can. Shit!
There's a party going on here. There's a party.
Oh my gosh.
I am gonna kill all of you for this.
Start with the boys, please.
That is amazing.
So, Lorenza was waiting in the waiting room, and we wanted to make you a surprise. And because there are, fans from all over the world, they want to ask you something, Everett, but really we don't have time. So maybe all the fans can ask something to Lorenza later. And Everett, you are really superstar. You want to say something to Lorenza? Say hi.
It's so nice to see you on video.
See you too. We haven't seen each other, everyone, in a long time, and this is really sweet. We're all sort of holed up in our homes.
Our gig the gig we were supposed to play got canceled on our way to rehearsal.
Yes.
Remember, Evie? And then in March, and then we haven't been able to do anything since. So
right.
We are preparing the last episode with all the band here, right? With
There'll be 40 blocks.
It was a crowded.
Everyone, past, present, and future.
Hey, Brian, Felix, only Rich is missing, and maybe John. Who can tell? So, Everett.
Yes.
Thank you very much for joining us tonight.
Thank you for having me. That was so much fun.
Really a pleasure.
And thank you for this amazing gift surprise.
I love you, Evie. I miss you. I can't wait to see you.
I miss you too. I want to see you soon.
Oh
Look at that.
Look at that.
Picture.
That's awesome.
On my desk, I see them all the time.
Look, there is
there's Mikey.
Mikey. Wow.
There is a story behind this banner, because
I think I remember this night. actually.
Yeah, it was Lorenza showcase at the living room in 2010 for the presentation of her album Soul Shifter.
Yes, right.
Soul Shifter.
Fantastic. Oh, so great. Amazing. Yeah, so thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Thank you for coming to stay with us.
It's been wonderful. Wonderful, really.
Yes.
Oh, good. All right. Well, enjoy your evening.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Ciao, Bella.
Ciao.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Everett. Bye.
Bye.
Lorenza!
I love my Italians. How are we? How are we tonight? It's night for you. It's still afternoon for me. How are we?
Oh, yeah. 10:15 here.
It's not too bad.
It's not bad.
Well, having a good chat with people around, bringing together people tonight from all over the world. Actually, they're following us from Japan, Brazil, Greece.
Lorenza, you can see
wonderful.
You can see the screen with the comment of the fans if you put some comments, because there are fans from all over the world, and there is here.
Oh, there it is.
Lorenza, we love you.
Oh, hi, Hassan.
The night is up. There is.
The night is young.
Asha. No, because there are so many, right?
Yeah, they're still saying goodbye to Everett and hi to Lorenza.
Oh, that's so nice. Hi, Kathy.
There is Viva Lorenza, Sabina, Lorenza.
There's Argentina. Russia.
It's nice for Russia. Hi, Sabina.
Everywhere.
Yeah. And there is South Africa.
South Africa.
Hi, Susan. Wow.
From all over the world. It's amazing.
Yeah,
South Africa.
Nice. Oh, the bees. The bees are good.
We will talk about them later. Don't worry.
Russia again.
Lascia Lorenzo Amore, Miriam. There is me, Lorenzo Amore.
There's Marcus. There's
Hi, Marcus.
From Germany.
They're commenting too much. I cannot even pick them.
I'm ready for you. I'm ready for you.
Oh, look! Oh, nice. Oh, it looks so good on you. Oh, my God. They look beautiful. Beautiful on you guys. I have my Kings of Suburbia t-shirt on.
Beautiful.
Oh, I want that t-shirt.
I remember.
Kings of Suburbia should sell them.
The girls made them. So you got to talk to the girls.
On the cruise, on the Mediterranean cruise, I think.
Yeah.
In the Mediterranean cruise. There is Hi Lorenza from Poland and everything. So there are so many.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
Too much.
Let's start.
Hi, Tracy. Hi, Kelly. Do you see my t-shirt?
Yeah.
They made.
They made. There is Tracy.
Oh, that's funny. That's funny. Oh, gosh. This is the most social interaction I've had in like 2 months or something, you know? I mean, we're all just sitting at home. Help.
But that's the purpose of this.
That's the purpose. Right. That's the purpose. I know. And my hair is so long. Oh, my God.
Yeah.
But
they look
Everyone hair is long. Also John hair.
He needed an haircut, he said it yesterday. Anyway, Max, what do you want to do?
Nothing. With Lorenza.
Let's just hang out. No.
Yeah. Have a drink. Cheers. Right away.
Have a drink. You know what's going on. Hang out.
And there is, like we have done with Everett, we have prepared for you one video from your last album, not proper last, is from Soul Shifter, is the video from No, sorry. First, there is your solo with the Kings of Suburbia, Baba O'Reilly with Bobby and John. So we can sit together before we start to talk about that. It's a surprise. It's your famous violin solo. So this is 3 minutes. Let's sit together. It's beautiful. Look this violin. It's beautiful.
You own the stage. Look at that.
That's what I get paid for.
But it's also what you love.
It is.
Wow.
This part is incredible.
You know, it's so funny. Before I go out there and do this, I'm like stressing backstage or, on stage, like making sure the violin's working. Because this violin is tuned different than all the other ones.
Okay.
So I have to make sure I'm like testing it and making sure it's working and,
But it looks like a part of your body. It seems like the violin is a part of your body in that moment. It's like you're just one.
I played, I've just done so much practicing and so much work, and it is a part of my body at this point. You have to practice. So you have to practice so much that there's no room for error or very little error when you are on stage.
Wow.
When did you start to play violin?
How old?
I was actually late. It was around 9.
With what age?
9 or 10.
Wow.
Yeah, it was late for a musician, really.
But still a lifetime dedicated to that.
Yeah. And it takes a lifetime. I'm more comfortable now.
Level.
What, Luca?
To reach this level, I bet in all life.
Yeah.
Because it's...
I'm more comfortable now than I was even 5 years ago. You're constantly evolving and getting better and better.
It grows up year after year. I mean, practice.
How many hours do you practice?
Well, it depends on what I'm doing. If I'm preparing for a new show, or if I'm preparing for something, then I'll practice quite a bit. Hours. If I have to go do a show, like go do a Kings of Suburbia show, then I'll only maybe warm up for an hour because I don't want to stress my body too much.
Right.
Because a show is very stressful. So, so you have to kind of save yourself the day of a show. You warm your body up, you work out, you eat well, you sleep if you need to, whatever it is you need to do. You warm your physical.
Full preparation. I mean, the preparation involves everything, not just the playing part. But everything.
Yeah. Especially because, something like rock and roll is so physical. It isn't like a classical orchestra or something where you're just sort of sitting in your seat and,
But you like to be a rock star also on stage.
Yeah. I mean, I was born. It's what I was meant to do. I mean, I was born to do it. I knew when I was a little kid, I was going to be a rocker. And don't ask me how, but I just knew it, that I was going to do what I'm doing now. I didn't know it was going to be violin, but I knew I was going to do rock and roll since I was like 7 or 8. It's really weird.
Did you start playing other instruments, or did you start with the violin?
I started with piano.
Piano.
And because my mom played piano, and we had a piano in the house, so I started with piano, but I wasn't that interested in it. But I had an ear, and so then they brought all these instruments to school and let us see them. and they brought out the violin, and I just said, oh, I want to play that. And I, my parents were horrified, because the violin sounds so terrible when you are starting, But back then, forget it.
Thing is, or you became good, or you stop.
Yeah. But they were cool about it, and I can still remember walking into my dad's study with my violin when I first got it, and it was beautiful, and the red velvet case and everything. I don't have the violin anymore, but yeah, I loved it.
Thanks for became our rock star in our band, in our Kids of Suburbia or something. We were very lucky.
Yeah, I'm very lucky.
All the fans, love you, Lorenza. We have seen many comments for you. It's only positive. She's a rock star. She's a superstar. Everything.
Come back to Europe.
Come back to Europe.
I just think that's so wonderful. Thank you so much. And I would love to come back to Europe. I loved that cruise we did over there. Yeah, and of course all the European tours I've done.
Yeah, it was so much fun.
Yeah.
And you start maybe, I think that most of the fans already know that you started with the band in the 2007, 2008 with the Lost Highway tour. And it was for us, diehard fans to see always 5 men on stage. Say, a woman, a violin. Wow. She's amazing. And, finally, and your violin and the arrangements of the songs were really incredible. I remember the opening of the O2 Dome in London.
Yes,
O2 Arena was the first time I was front row that time, and I remember saying, "Wow, it's incredible! She's great!" And I was very happy that you are toured with the band for all the 2008 tour. For Lost Highway tour.
Right. I had started working with them in 2001 after 9/11. Yeah. And so I had been doing corporate shows with them, benefit concerts, these sorts of things, foundation shows. Yeah. But then they made this country record. And semi-country. I don't really call it a country record. I mean, really, I think it's
with
more
a country influence, you might say.
Yeah. But I mean, I think that record's incredible. Lost Highway, just the songs on that record are just phenomenal. But they used a fiddle on that record. And so for that tour, they needed a fiddle. And because I had already worked with them for 6 years, I was the natural choice to call.
Exactly.
Because you don't just bring somebody new into your organization unless you know them. Especially not something like Bon Jovi, where they've been together for 30 years, longer, but, so you can't just like call somebody up and say, come on the road with us. And because you have to spend so much time with them, so you always want to choose somebody that you know.
That you trust, baby.
Yes, at some level that well enough to know that you can be on the jet, you can, hang out after a show, that you trust them to do the work, because it's a lot of work to do a stadium tour. Is an enormous amount of work, and you have to and you have to have somebody that you trust to show up, to make sure that they take care of themselves, that they don't party too much, that, what I mean? It's a lot. There's a lot of requirements to bringing somebody.
You don't need to control, because you already know that they do things properly.
Exactly. It's one less thing to worry about.
No.
I remember for Who Says You Can Go Home, your solo was very incredible. There was this little part with Richie Sambora, shoulder to shoulder, and with the violin. Well,
yeah, it was fun.
It was very fun. That. All the fans really loved that part. Yeah, it was. Look, 2000 Lost Time was one of the best tour, maybe, right? In our long career tour with the band, I think that 2008 was a great tour. Also with
also
Lorenzo on stage.
Also thanks to Lorenzo, because every show was different. It was a lot of fun. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, it was different. You know, look, when you're an artist, you have to change it up. You can't do the same thing for 30 years. Yeah. It's just not, it's like eating spaghetti for dinner every night, as much as we love spaghetti. But, you have to change it up. So, that was one of those moments where they just wanted to do something different. And I loved what they did.
Great.
Yeah, I think
great.
I loved that tour. I loved that album, record, CD, whatever you want to call it.
Me too.
Yeah.
And how it was to travel with a band in a private jet in the luxury hotel with maybe fans outside the hotel, or the first impact with them. You remember?
It was amazing. I had done a lot of touring prior, so I was used to.
Sorry, Lorenza, because remember, Lorenza has toured with Sheryl Crow, working with the Hall & Oates.
I've toured with Hall & Oates too. Yeah, Hall & Oates.
Yeah.
Dixie Chicks.
And Dixie Chicks. World tour, not only Bon Jovi,
and
right?
Sam Smith.
Sam Smith.
That's why she's a superstar, because she's not only Bon Jovi world. She's a real superstar, right?
So I had done a lot of touring. So I was used to the luxury hotels, but the jet.
That is different.
There aren't a lot of bands that can afford the jet.
Yeah.
And the thing is, the jet is it's practical also for a band like Bon Jovi, because it's hard to get everybody to the next destination if you're not flying. You know what I mean? And you all have to fly as a group. Yeah. So, and the shows are so long, and you can't ask the band to be on a bus. You just can't. It takes too much out of you. It's because it's hard to be on a bus overnight. You just can't do it. When you have to give 2.5 hours jumping around. I mean, so the jet is the only practical way to make those shows happen. So that was my first 100% jet tour. So that was really amazing and fantastic.
Yeah. and then with John and the band, we have also done corporate, but also this runaway tour with special event for the fans. And for this runaway tour, you have done so many, but I remember one special. This one was. We were all drunkards.
Agreed.
Let me tell you something. That was my favorite one. Actually, not like. Well, now that we've done the ship cruises, those were, I think, my favorite. But I have
Napa Valley, California.
Napa Valley. Believe me,
beautiful.
I've been asking John to go back there. So just know that
please ask him.
I'm trying to get us back there.
Everyone is asking John to go back there. Everyone in California, because we were all drunken.
All time. Of course you're going to Napa.
Wow. And it was the Castello di Amorosa, Napa Valley. Was incredible. And Lorenza, we have a little surprise for you. During that concert, that show, you played one of the most loved songs from the band is Santa Fe.
I knew you were going to say that.
And listen, you have done here one solo violin, incredible, amazing.
Yeah, was
Let's
the
listen
best part of the show.
Let's listen because it's worth it. And this one is one of the most loved songs from the fans, Santa Fe. I love it.
Yeah, I love this song too.
Yeah.
Ready? Oh, it's beautiful. Look at the castle, the atmosphere.
It's amazing.
Listen.
Whoa. Wow.
Oh, yeah. All the fans love this song. All the fans love this song, and it's one of the favorites. And in this location, that castle was magic.
It was magic. That castle was incredible. And I loved playing that song, and I've been trying to get him to play that song again. And it's hard.
Yes.
There's so many songs that he has that it's sometimes it's hard for me to get him to remember this song. This is amazing, and fans would love it if he would do this song. He's like, oh, I moved on. He's always moved on. He's writing something else. So I'm still trying to get him to play that song again too.
We count on you.
Yeah. So, fans, if you want to, fans over there, if you want to ask something to Lorenza, please keep post your question that maybe we can ask something also to Lorenza. So do your question, okay? So no problem. But another part that I was very happy to share with you, and there was also Maura. I remember, I don't remember exactly, but a few years ago, you posted on Facebook, like, I'm going to meet the President of the United States again. More or less like Forrest Gump, because there was years when you, John, with benefit and everything, always to meet the president, Obama and Clinton. Before, and everything.
Wow.
And, it was incredible. But you have also met the Prince William at Kensington Palace here in Europe.
Yes.
Was another great adventure. I was there. Maura also was there.
Yeah.
We were there.
Maura, Luca wasn't there.
I was in Australia already.
No, where is
Luca, you missed it.
And it was incredible adventure with the Prince William. It was incredible.
That was incredible.
Elegant, shining.
Yes. Yeah, that was
first time.
Look, I love second to the Italians are the Brits for me. So I love the Brits. I love everything British. I love the literature. I love the castles. I love the Cotswolds, the countryside. I'm all about the Brits. So that was really a thrill when he asked us to go over and do that, I couldn't believe it. Yeah, that was a thrill.
It was so strange. The first time ever for us, all dressed up for a concert, for a show, for an event. First time, all dressed up, black and white dress code.
You guys looked great, by the way. Yeah, you looked great.
Such a night.
Look, Taylor Swift, John Bon Jovi, Prince William, and Lorenza Ponce.
And Lorenza.
During Living on a Prayer.
Who knew? Like, who knew that Prince William can sing? You know?
Yeah.
He is a fan. He's a Bon Jovi fan, if I remember well.
Yeah, right.
After also his brother is a Bon Jovi fan. Also Harry is a Bon Jovi fan. In the end of March, there was the meeting with John for the Unbroken songs.
They could have had the violin to Unbroken. They could have had the violin.
Yeah, exactly. It would be perfect.
It could be perfect.
Yeah, but I love what they did. I thought they did a great job with that, recording that at Abbey Road, I think it was. Yeah, they did a great job.
Like there is a pizza connection, there is also Bon Jovi Royal connection.
Yeah, I know. Wow.
Yeah. It's, everyone. Yeah. And we have also some picture from the cruise, like this one last in the Mediterranean, in the Caribbean. Hey, this is your T-shirt.
Wow.
Yes.
Yeah.
Tank top.
I love this T-shirt. You know, I love the bling.
Yes, beautiful.
Yeah, look, this complicity is amazing. The girls are jealous. All the girls.
It's called showbiz.
Yeah. John is different when he plays with Kings and from Bon Jovi the band. He's more relaxed with on stage, with
more playful, maybe.
More playfully, a lot of fun.
Well, it's a party band, you know.
Exactly.
Right. You know, so it's just let's get out there and party. That's really what it's all about. So Bon Jovi is a party band too, but there's also 150 people working for you at every single show. So there's a lot more responsibility with a Bon Jovi show than with a Kings of Suburbia show.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah.
More relaxed. And you know, and we do all those fun covers, and you know, it's about getting up there and just being fun and having, you know.
We see you having fun on the stage. We see you having fun. It's the best part.
Yeah, exactly.
It's really like you're throwing a party on stage every time.
Yeah, and that's really what it feels like. I mean, it's an enormous amount of work. You know, I think so. The stamina to dance for an hour and a half or 2 hours, it's a lot. Believe me, but it's so satisfying and great. You know, you feel like you've been to a dance club, you know.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah. So it's a lot of fun.
But
I love it.
We have also your stuff, your personal stuff. You have done also the last two albums, because you have done six, right?
Yes.
This one is the last one. This is for Christmas.
Beautiful Christmas ball, I remember.
Beautiful Christmas ball.
People that know me know that I love Christmas. I am all about Christmas. Yes. I have so many decorations, you cannot even imagine how many decorations I have.
You know what? Everett said the same thing, so maybe you can combine something for next Christmas together.
I know, right?
Great.
Some show.
Yeah. So it was natural for me to do a Christmas record. I had to do it. And that was even short. I mean, that's basically half the Christmas record. I need to put out the other half of the Christmas record, you know? But yeah.
Wow.
And we'll do that.
Yeah, absolutely. I can say that a few years ago for Christmas, I have sent to Lorenza a small violin in wood with inside the limoncello, and Lorenza received, many fans sent to Lorenza many presents and many gifts, but my violin was very special with a limoncello inside. Was very, very nice. So
that thing is amazing. It's really phenomenal, just a phenomenal gift. I love it. It's at my farm.
Right.
Wow.
Yeah, my farm is sort of my party place, That's what you do when
you're not at the farm now.
I'm not. No.
Okay.
Yeah. I was there for the last 2 months, but I'm back up here now. Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, had to get doing some things. They've kind of relaxed some of the quarantine, social distance. Well, not social distancing, but the stay-at-home order a little bit. So
less restrictions.
Yeah, less restrictions. So I'm back here now, but I'll go back down to see my bees.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Your babies.
We have later also some picture of you of your bees and everything. We have also Soul Shifter. Sorry if I go
yes,
back.
There you are.
This is beautiful. This is beautiful. I remember your showcase in 2010 in New York.
New York.
That's when I met you guys.
The first time. First time.
Yeah.
It was the first time down the stage, because up and down the stage is so many years.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
It was very small venue. It was incredible. I remember everything about that night. And Alicia, you have the video of just 1 minute with the Baby Please Don't Go, just to show the people some music also. And to see, this is an older video, not but good. It's 2 minutes, but we can, with your violin, with your voice.
And that's Sean Pelton. Sean Pelton's in this video too, that Everett was talking about, the drummer.
Ah!
The same.
Please don't go down to New Orleans. You know I love you so, baby. Please don't go.
I love this song.
Do you still like this song or not? Because sometimes people change.
Oh, I love this song.
Of course. Me too.
Before be a dog, before be a dog, and get your way out here. You know I love you so, baby. Please don't go. Turn it up, turn low. Turn it up, turn low. Turn it up, turn low. I'll make it all night long. Yeah, I'll be a dog. Baby, please don't go. Baby, please don't go. Baby, please don't go. Baby, please don't go. Oh, baby, please don't go. 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 Baby, please don't go.
Okay. It's a.
So you have a new album now, right? That you are working.
Yeah, I've been working on. Oops. I've been working on a new record, although it got stopped because of this COVID-19. But I'll probably put out next year now. Just because I haven't been putting records out doesn't mean I don't write. So I've been writing. It's weird. I've always sort of followed whatever the universe sends me and tells me to do. And so in 2014, I put out this Christmas record, but that was also sort of the year that my dad got sick. And then I had to help with the farm and the bees, and we had all this going on. And so the universe kind of drew me in a different direction. And I listen when it does that, because I know that it's going to be something I need to experience and I need to know about. So these past few years, there have been real changes in my life, between now I own the farm and with my sister, and my father passed away, and I've become pretty good at beekeeping, which I never thought I would. And so that took a few years to happen and to just go through that segment of my life. Yeah. And now I want to write again, and now I want to record these songs I've written. So, it's just life. Yeah,
we can't wait to listen to the new album.
You do what you do when you feel like doing.
Yeah, that's what it is. Life is about experiences, and it really is. And that's why I love these runaway trips. And, some of the artists I've toured with, I toured for a couple of years with this Japanese New Age artist named Kitaro.
Yeah.
And I went to the most exotic, incredible places. Like, I was in Japan. I went to 23 cities in Japan. I climbed live volcanoes and had tea with, in Kyoto with the monks, and, just these life experiences. You have to give yourself time and permission to have these life experiences, Exactly. So I think that's what I was doing the last few years is experiencing, what is it like to be a steward of the bees, and obviously I was meant to do it, because people tell me that I wouldn't have known about how bad insecticides are if you hadn't told me. I wouldn't have known not to put stuff on my lawn if you hadn't told me. So that right there, I go, job done, Good. Yeah, that's the purpose. That's the purpose, So, but now, now it's time for me to do other things too, besides just that. Yeah.
Perfect. We can't wait.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
We have some question maybe from the fans, just few, not maybe two. Yes, why not?
Will you consider bringing your own show to UK Europe someday? I've considered it many times. I think I even talked to you guys about it. Didn't I ever? I think I might have. I'd have to work it out. Right now, it just seems so far away, considering we can't even do a show here,
Exactly.
But yeah, I would love to. It would be so much fun to bring 2 or 3 people over there and travel around and play some shows. It would be amazing to see everyone.
Yeah, the same.
Yeah, I love Europe. Oh my gosh, I love it.
We have also Colleen.
Are we expecting
Harvest of Honor in June?
Yes, hopefully. You know what? It's been a very cold, rainy. Yes.
I finished mine already.
No, this is the second. But the other is in the kitchen.
Gone.
Right. Gone. Yeah, it's been a really cold and rainy spring, so the bees are behind. They're really, I would say about like a month behind. So I'll probably have to extract at the end of June. So it'll probably be ready in July.
We have seen a picture when you have won the 2017 Champion Honor Prize.
Yes.
Oh yeah. You won many prizes.
Many prizes.
I mean, who would have thought? Let me tell you something. I am the girl who drinks champagne and didn't ever like bugs.
Wow.
Fly me on the jet, put me in a 5-star hotel. I can't deal. And all of a sudden, the universe was like, I don't think so. I think it's time for you to get, to get back to
a
your
break.
Yeah. And so now it's just so funny. Now I like take spiders and I put them outside, and you know, I try not to step
totally
on
different.
Yeah, it's so different. It's so different.
But
it's great.
Today is the Happy World Bee Day.
Yes, it is. It's World
Bee Day.
Day.
World Bee Day today.
Well, I have all my,
so Happy World Bee Day.
I have all my bee stuff on. Tracy and Cheryl and
nice.
Tracy.
My bee necklace. Yeah, it's World Bee Day.
That girls are the best.
They are the best. Yeah. This was Cheryl Young and Tracy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah. It's so sweet.
We have another picture, maybe the last one, because I love this one. Is a person that you have loved a lot. Is he passed away? You know this picture.
Yes,
right.
This was a thrill to meet Muhammad Ali. Wow. I gotta say, that's so great. There are a million great things about working with John. I mean, definitely a million. One of the great things is that he includes us in when we play for somebody, he makes sure we meet them. And he makes sure that we have a meet and greet with them. And that is not always the norm. And John is so great about that. He's just a really, really good guy and understands that, you know, we're artists too. And, you know, it's nice. He recognizes that, and he gives us the opportunity for whoever the star is to recognize us as well. And that is very unusual and very much appreciated by all of us that work for him. He's a great guy.
Wow.
Yeah, we know.
We know.
Yeah.
We know. We are lucky.
Yeah.
So, Lorenza, it's 1 hour and a half.
Oh my God!
Already.
Yes.
Time to go.
Not 1 hour and a half in
Time
total.
fly.
With you is 45 minutes.
Okay.
45 with Everett, 45 with you.
Perfect.
Wow.
Perfect. I think it was a great, and we have also some stuff to do now. Other 15-20 minutes to talk about the news about the band, Bon Jovi, some videos
To catch up.
for the conclusion, to the end of this episode. But you know, it was a privilege for us to have you and Everett together, two superstars.
Thank you very much for coming.
Really,
it was so much fun. This is what, like I said, this is the most social I've been in 2 months. So
we are the first one. Yes.
It was great to see you guys.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Lorenza.
Thank you so much, Lorenza.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
So, guys, you have seen two incredible. The episode is not finished yet because we have also some news for you to spend the last 10 minutes, 15 minutes. So stay with us because it was an honor to have together Everett Bradley and Lorenza Ponce, two real superstars, two down-to-earth person, and it was emotions. It was an emotional night because they were incredible. And so stay with us, keep posting because we have also something to say, something news about our band. Maura, you want to talk about the weekly news and...
Well, can we just...
Yes. Parlo un attimo italiano adesso.
Ok.
Parlo un attimo italiano ora, no?
Anche
Così...
se non ce ne sono tanti.
Abbiamo dei sopravvissuti?
Grazie per la pazienza ai fan italiani. I'm thanking all the Italian fans for being so patient today because we did a whole episode in English, quindi grazie per la pazienza ragazzi, davvero siete stati grandiosi ad arrivare fino ad adesso e provare a seguire. Vi do qualche news, qualche info anche per le prossime settimane. Intanto ringraziamo tutti da tutto il mondo. We thank everyone, everywhere for being with us even tonight and hopefully next week. Quindi grazie a tutti per essere con noi anche oggi e speriamo anche nelle prossime settimane. Vi ricordiamo soprattutto per i fan italiani.
Next week, sorry, maybe we don't know the exact day, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. We don't know. Maybe there will be another special guest. Let's hope. And who knows? Maura?
Stava dicendo Max che anche la prossima settimana qualcosa bolle in pentola. We're up to something for next week, so keep on following us. So, quindi continuate a seguirci, noi vi diamo comunque gli aggiornamenti. Per i fan italiani è disponibile la traduzione in italiano sia della puntata con David Bryan che con David Perman che con Matt Bon Jovi, e il prima possibile renderemo disponibile anche la traduzione della puntata di oggi con Everett e Lorenza. Vi ricordiamo, come stava dicendo Max, che ogni puntata è diversa, quindi non abbiamo né giorni né orari fissi, purtroppo dipende anche dal fatto che noi cerchiamo sempre di portare il maggior numero di ospiti possibile, quindi ci organizziamo anche in base ai loro impegni e orari. People, every episode is different. We don't have a fixed day or a time. We have to change because of our guests. We try to bring as many people as we can here on the episode, so we don't have an established day or time. We try to let you know as soon as possible every time when we will go live with next episode. So keep on following us on our website, on our Facebook page, Bon Jovi Club Italia. And continueremo ad andare avanti almeno per tutto il mese di maggio con i live broadcast, quindi continuate davvero a seguirci e grazie soprattutto per averci seguito finora. We will keep on going with our live broadcast till the whole May, and maybe June. We will let you know, but May for sure, the whole month. So keep on following us, please, and thank you for being a part of this till today. Che altro? Abbiamo
The new video!
Yes!
Boom! Che è successo? Covenant House. Allora, qualche giorno fa, esattamente
Limitless.
No. Ma riprendi da qua.
Ah, ok.
Ok, Covenant, ok, thank you. Sì, cerco di seguire un pochettino quello che vedete anche voi. 18 maggio, Covenant House, cosa è successo? Un'altra serata di beneficenza a favore stavolta della Covenant House, in cui Ali?
Bam,
Hi,
andiamo live.
Bon Jovi. I'm sorry that I can't be there with you in person this year. But we're all gathered together for this great Covenant House Gala and all the great work that they do. Yeah, my name is Jim. Where'd I go wrong? My life's a bargain basement, all the good shit's gone.
Il buon John
Just
si è
can't hold a
esibito.
job when I'm alone. I've been sleeping upon my dreams.
Con Saturday Night, bellissima versione acustica.
My name is Billie Jean, my love's bought and sold. I'm only 16, I feel 100 years old. First the daddy went, took my innocence away. Street life ain't much better, at least I'm getting paid. Just might go my way. Can't get worse than yesterday.
Bella, cool version.
Yeah, great.
I'll survive. Hey, man, I am alive, taking each day.
It was also a good choice. Not always prayer and wanted.
Yeah.
Now you're speaking something else.
Man, I'm gonna live my life like I ain't got
No.
Good question, Hasan. Good question.
He's always available for his fans.
I'm a fan of Covenant House. We should support them. Such great work they do. Yes.
Where I am, I'm gonna
Claudia?
blow myself away. I don't know if I can. I wish that I could be in another time and place.
This is our after party, like every episode we do. Questo è il nostro after party.
Just might go my way. Can't get worse than yesterday. Thursday, Friday ain't been kind, but somehow I'll survive. Man, I am alive. I'm taking each day, night at a time. Yes, I'm down.
I love this
I
version.
know I'll get by.
The acoustic is very good.
Man, I'm gonna live my life like I ain't got nothing but this roll of the dice. Feeling like Monday, but someday I'll be Saturday night. Tuesday just might go my way. Can't get worse than yesterday. Thursday, Friday ain't been kind. Somehow I'll survive. Today, man, I am alive. I'm taking each day, a night at a time. Yes, I'm down. I know I'll get by. Hey, man, I'm gonna live my life.
Bella, bella.
Sì, le versioni acustiche hanno il potere di cambiare radicalmente
Grazie a te, David.
una canzone.
Grazie, Nicca.
Anche io.
Hi, Alison.
I'll be Saturday night.
Franci.
Ma anche no.
So Hassan, Francesca is saying she proposes for our last episode a full episode dedicated to Luca.
No.
Oh, then we have the last video, and it's Maura.
L'ultimo video che abbiamo oggi è proprio di ieri sera. I Bon Jovi, non so se avete avuto la notizia, ma si sono esibiti a The Voice, la versione americana del talent show The Voice. Tutta la band al completo, tra l'altro, sempre ovviamente ognuno da casa propria, con una versione elettrica, non acustica stavolta, di Limitless, l'ultimo singolo della band uscito qualche mese fa.
Yes!
La versione è stata fatta un po' seguendo lo schema della precedente esibizione di It's My Life acustica, però ripeto, stavolta elettrica. Il risultato secondo me è stato grandioso. Poi durante l'esibizione John ha dichiarato di aver bisogno di un piccolo taglio di capelli. Anche lui purtroppo non è riuscito a usufruire del barbiere e
Luca, show the sign. Fammi vedere il cartello. Ecco, I need a haircut too.
Anche lui.
Questo è Luca.
La versione italiana.
La versione italiana. Italian version of the haircut. 2023.
Prima di mandare il video di Limitless, direi però di spendere 2 parole per una foto che si può quasi dire che sta diventando storica, che ritrae John e Dorotea a lavoro per la South Foundation, e la food bank che hanno deciso di istituire. Una foto che è davvero diventata sta diventando storica. Io personalmente l'ho commentata dicendo che lei è Superman e lui è Lois Lane in questa foto, lei è Batman e lui è Robin, perché sembra lei il boss. Comunque questa foto appunto è quando hanno iniziato la GBJ Soul Foundation Food Bank. Ricordiamo che è una sorta di banca del cibo, la traduzione è questa, con lo scopo di rifornire tutte le dispense, di distribuire il cibo nei posti più colpiti, nell'Endies Long Island principalmente. Quindi complimenti a Zona Dorotea per il grande lavoro che stanno continuando a fare nonostante questo periodo di grande difficoltà per tutti. Would you like to translate, Max, or you want me to do that?
No, you can do that. I talk a lot.
We were talking about this epic picture with John and Dorothea, where she's Superman and he's Lois Lane. Look at that. And it's becoming very famous, and it's all about their work at the JBJ Soul Foundation with the food bank, the new service that they are doing for the people to bring food to the pantries in the East End, Long Island. So thank you to John and Dorothea for doing this amazing job during these hard times for everyone. They don't stop. They keep on working to help people, and it's amazing. It's simply amazing. Chiuderei la sessione news con una news riguardante un'asta di beneficenza che è in corso, credo durerà ancora una ventina di ore, della Island Records. La Island Records che ha messo all'asta i testi scritti a mano da John Bon Jovi di Living on a Prayer e Wanted Dead or Alive, scritti a mano e firmati da John Bon Jovi. E se non sbaglio, l'ultima volta che ho controllato un paio di orette fa era arrivata a ben 2.600 sterline. Quindi se qualcuno di voi vuole farsi sotto, prego. È tutto disponibile sul sito dell'Island Records. Last news is about the Island Records auction. John Bon Jovi gave them an written lyrics of Living on a Prayer and Wanted Dead or Alive, signed by himself. And you can make your offer. Right now the bids are £2,600, and it's on the Island Records website if you want to participate and make your offer.
Yeah.
And that's all for now. News of this week.
But we have the video of
Limitless.
Last night. Look at that because it's amazing.
Una canzone che io adoro dal primo momento che l'ho ascoltata. The song that I have loved it since the first.
And the performance was great.
Yeah.
Okay,
Limitless, guys.
Hey, Carson, hold this. Wake up, everybody, wake up. Here we go. It's just another day, another buzz, another beat. Scrub your face and brush your teeth. Out the door into the street, I fell out of my sleep. A million different faces, all from different places, swimming in the sea. Trying to keep your head above water. Trying to keep your head above water.
E basta, alla fine ce l'abbiamo fatta.
John.
Max, don't speak during the songs.
Sweat until you're choking, don't let them see you choking. A teardrop in the sea, you're trying to keep your head above water. Just trying to keep your head above water.
See what happens when I don't use them.
Wow.
Step out on the edge.
It's worth the risk. Limitless.
Hai visto che John fa così, mica colpa mia. che lo fa, mica io.
I refuse to translate this part. Sorry, people.
It's nonsense anyway.
What are you
waiting for?
Can you change the order, Ali? Can you put Luca down below Meg? There is life is No, Sony, grazie, no. Limitless. Woohoo! Limitless. Whoa.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yes. Okay, guys. So another episode I think was excellent. What do you think, guys, from home? We very happy. We made it. I'm proud as hell.
We did it. Yo.
Yes.
Okay.
So we are degenerating, so it's time to, to go.
Guys.
It's late.
Stiamo degenerando, quindi è ora di chiuderla qua per stasera.
It was a great night with you all from all over the world. We had the two superstars tonight with us, Everett Bradley Lorenza Ponce. We have shown you some videos also, and I think for tonight is everything. So we can say hi everyone. We can maybe
thanks everyone for joining.
Thanks everyone. I see Tammy earlier, Kenny, Sabine, Hasan, everyone.
Thanks anche da Italia. Anna
Cori
Rita.
from Japan is still here.
Cori from Japan.
Nord, dal sud, dalle isole.
Welcome for
Cori, I love you.
Cori.
Is incredible.
From everywhere.
Incredible.
What time is it there?
Christy, I love you. We love you too. Roberto,
Asha.
Emma, thank you. Chiara, thank you. Massimo,
Everyone,
thank you. Kathy,
so many people.
Thank you very much. We love you too.
4:30.
Thanks for you.
Siete troppi.
Francesca, in my heart.
Gianluca
da Rimini.
Kanda.
Thank you, people.
Daniela,
grazie.
Laura, Sammy,
Michela.
Wow.
Johnny, 4 p.m. in Texas.
Wow. Incredibile.
Ragazzi, grazie a tutti, davvero. Thank you, everyone.
Marcus, my brother, always with us.
Marcus follows us, even if when we are talking in Italian. He's amazing.
Thank you.
He's here. He is learning Italian.
Igor.
Alessandro.
Silvia, Arthur. Simone, Sonia.
Vi aspettiamo tutti al prossimo episodio.
Ilona.
No, we'll be waiting for you next episode, remember?
Roberta, Gilda from Canada. Gilda from Canada. Grazie Gilda. Asha, of course.
Oh, ciao, part of the show.
Yeah.
Where we can follow all the comments.
Yeah, this is the after party.
Alessandra,
buonanotte. Elisa, thank you very much. Laura. David, Adrian. Mica, buonanotte.
Ciao David.
Emma.
Emma.
Hasan again.
Hello.
Christy.
Hey, Christy.
Yeah.
Okay, now we start again.
Andrea. So,
okay, you episode.
Thank you,
people.
Thank you,
Thank
people.
you, everyone.
For sure, we will see us next week. We don't know when exactly. We'll keep you posted and updated. Be ready. Who knows? But there will be special guest or not. It depends. It doesn't depend on us. And keep finger crossed. And who knows? We are working a lot for this project. We have fun with you. We are having fun with all of you. It's a pleasure for us. We are having fun. So that's most important thing.
Yeah.
And positive and Bon Jovi vibes to everyone.
Per i ragazzi italiani le traduzioni arriveranno, dateci tempo, hanno parlato un sacco, quindi dateci tempo stavolta.
Guys, like always,
Bon Jovi forever.
Like always,
Bon Jovi forever.
Bon Jovi forever.
Bon Jovi forever.
Yeah.